Pacing slowly into eternity, the heart, nothing now, shards of obscenities. I am lost within it, yet so are you. I grope for something, anything. My mouth opens, emitting nothing but muted radiation, asking, come to me. Feel me in this dark night, touch the faded grandeur of my crippled form, a tapestry unraveling from the strings you stitched, still stitching I had hoped, I had thought. Moss, they send a shudder through the fabric. The skeleton sits erect under a hanging harsh glow. The light, it catches your torso, unspoken dreams piled up, waiting to be used as timber in the unending heat of our family's hearth. I pull from the flames to see gestures that only hint at our mutual millennium of sequester. I cradle you in my cold hands, all these broken brittle of ribs. I went to Louisiana to collect them off Interstate 55. Your car lights were still on amid the wrecked metal, the kudso covering everything with no shame. Those bones, organs, tissues of yours, now I hold them. They're mine. You know, you really should have quit smoking. Those lungs are so black as to make the pearly bones that sit near form yin and yang. Slowly and carefully, my fingers form walls of splendid silence around you, and my kiss, it shatters the sound. Wave frequencies piling up to resemble tsunamis, crescendos of somber affection piercing the deaf. My hands become embers, shining brightly blue, mimicking that night of tranquility in Baton Rouge, in the depths of everywhere we call sacred. Welcoming a spring so short we all had to flicker wildly in flames. Dancing to the jubilee of flesh-scarred, derelict cars, drinking till the driving wheel becomes death and steel, celebration on the street, giving off such heat the sun would be shamed. Yet now, with amusement, smirks as ash is disintegrating, baking, crumbling at the seams. That seatbelt, it was too much for you. Nader, why must you always appear at the wrong time? You felt the weight of the world. It became crushing. Towers conjoined in infancy as twins, collapsing prematurely in guilt at the empty edicts of salvation. Vitamins used as a secret formula for veneration, hiding that inevitable creep of the last breath. In this mist of carefree company, there hangs the mist of modernity, strangling us like an elephant gone aloof. Scissors they snap, humble men give Cubans to the hopeless, the homeless, the housewives. And it is there that we find our true form, vulnerable as violins quivering, for comfort of just one more touch. And now you hold me. I thought I had lost you. You have become my eternal rest. And now does I, cooped up in your fingernails without qualm. I remember when I fell from that tree of palm, that Sunday in Jerusalem, how I shook and spasmed with adolescent vibrations, divinity and organic camel-stitch clothing. I was forgotten and stampeded. My leaves withered and writhed another diamond ring at Auschwitz. But your face, it showed a light. The lines emerging from the eraser, a pink rosy glow is beholding. With you I am once again. It's the Lord's Day. Pray and rest, finish contemplation, evoke the sensation we lost in the womb. Fling me in my ashes and let me fondle the air of your breath. No need for no tomb, no crying, no fist towards heavens. We shared so much, lost in relationships never to know rust. When we picked zucchini in the garden, when you hugged me after I ran away saying it'll all be okay, when I rustled your hair hoping to find lost species. Gems of dreams and flash black gleams, these memories of you will get me through. The pounding of the concrete, the sigh of the spreadsheet. I won't forget that this island, this Gibraltar, this was yours. This was ours. I keep the soil plowed with the salt from the sea that glimmers like the lice that once felt home in your hair. And I know, looking into these fine particles, seeing the synchronicity between the violent ocean and your sad scalp, I know firmly, Dad, that home is here on this island in Louisiana in this water.